All right, everybody. Hi, and welcome to our Meet Run Club Plus. We are so happy and excited that you are joining us for this little program tour. Hi, everyone. I'm Jessica Maurer, and I am the Director of Education here at Fit4Mom. And Fit4Mom, we are a community and villages across the nation here to support you, no matter what age and stage of motherhood you find yourself. One of our programs is called Run Club Plus, which allows for you to train for a variety of different races and with a variety of different goals in mind, depending on where you are in your journey. And we can't wait to talk to you today to share all of the goodies and the amazing part of this program that can help you, whether you're a veteran instructor or you don't even own a pair of shoes yet. And today, guys, I have some amazing women with us that are going to be talking about this program. I've got Leslie and Katie from Fit4Mom Norfolk, and I've got Kyria from Fit4Mom Holland. Hi, ladies. Thank you guys for being here with me.
Hi,
thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. All right, guys, we're going to dive in first and foremost and talk about this Run Club program. It is an 8-week program where we basically take moms through small group training. We take them all at the same time, or they can sign up when they want, depending on how their franchisee chooses to run the Run Club. I know with you guys, you are running it to where everybody joins at once, so it's a group community feel. With Run Club Plus, we have a variety of different training plans from 5Ks, 10Ks, and half marathons. We've got a ton of different other assets we're going to be showing you today during the walkthrough. We're going to give you a preview of those training plans, show you our client guide, talk about our accountability group, and so much more. All right, so first question for you guys. As Run Club leaders, what is your favorite aspect of the program? And I'm going to go with you first, Katie. What's your favorite aspect of this?
Oh man, well, if I have to pick just one, it is definitely just the friendships and relationships that are formed while running. We have stroller strides moms who do Run Club, we have body boost moms who do Run Club, and then we have moms who may not be an active member of our village who just say, hey, I want to do this Run Club, I want to join your community for Run Club. And the relationships that these moms form just while they're running, while they're talking and running together, that's amazing to watch. And it definitely goes beyond just our Run Club sessions in person.
Awesome. What about you, Leslie?
My favorite aspect of Run Club is the stress relief and mental wellness. I find it to be very therapeutic during my solo runs. When you're having a stressful day or you have like a long list of to-do lists, just going out and running, I always end it with a clear mind, and I have, my next steps of what I need to do with myself. I do enjoy the friendships and relationships made during our group runs, but adding those solo runs and it really helps.
Absolutely. And Kyria, what is your favorite aspect of this program?
My favorite aspect of the Run Club Plus program is that we can accommodate every mom, no matter their age or stage in their running journey. As a professionally designed program, it's straightforward. There's no second guessing. We know what we're doing and we go out and do it.
Absolutely. And to further explain exactly what we're talking about, I'm going to start sharing my screen so that you guys can actually see what we mean when we say our training plans. So as we just brought up before, our training plans do have a variety of different starting points and ending points so that it can support you no matter what age and stage of pregnancy and age and stage of runner you are. We have 3 different 5K running plans, whether you've never had any running experience before or you're an avid 5K runner already. We've got 10K training plans as well for those who have already started running and maybe can get 2 miles in. And then those who are already running a 5K consistently, and of course our half marathon training plan as well. To our point before, we are a pre and postnatal fitness leader in this industry, but we know that we also need to work with experts to make sure that we're providing content that's the best for all of our runners. And we've worked with people such as Dr. Jason Karp to make sure that all of our running programs are really scientifically based. So we ask for our moms to go through and follow our 8-week training protocols, and we give them as many details as we possibly can so that there's no second guessing what you should do on what day. We're just giving you a sneak preview here into our 5K training plan. And this one is what we like to think of as no experience necessary. So if you've never run before, you can start with this training plan. And by the end of the 8 weeks, you'll be able to run that 5K plan. We give you things to do for your runs. So specifically what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. But we also follow that up with ways that you can cross train and recover from your runs. So this isn't just about hitting the pavement, it's taking care of yourself fully, physically, emotionally, and mentally, of course. All right, guys, I'm going to come back and ask you your next question. What component of Run Club Plus do you feel like your moms have benefited from the most? And Leslie, I'd love to hear your answer first.
The component of Run Club that benefits our moms the most are the personal relationships, which in return has helped our moms reach goals they didn't even expect that they could reach. Especially during COVID, moms have been stuck at home with children more than they are used to. So the fact that our group of moms meet every Saturday, they get to interact with moms that are going through the same experiences. And they get to talk. And that seems to be like the main reason we have moms that keep coming back, because they want to meet their friends. They build relationships, which in return, these moms go outside of our Saturday meetups and run together so they can keep talking. And we've actually found that by building these relationships and friendships with other moms, these moms are running longer distances because you're talking and you're just letting go of like your daily stresses, and then you don't look down at your watch or your phone, and then all of a sudden they've run miles that they didn't think they could do. So the best component for Norfolk has been our personal relationships and friendships that have grown from the club.
I love it. What about you, Katie? What do you find has really benefited your moms?
Oh my gosh. Well, I want to ditto everything Leslie said, because that is so true. Just the relational component is unlike anything else. And along with that, when you're running with your friends and you're committing to a training plan and you're showing up every week for Run Club, the personal victory that you experience at the end of that finish line, when you run that race and you cross that finish line and you're with your friends, there's nothing like that feeling. And it is like a gateway drug for our moms. We find that Run Club is often the first step in a larger running journey for so many of our moms, something maybe that they didn't see coming. They came in thinking, well, hey, I've never done a 5K before, let alone a 10K. That's crazy. And, now they're on their third Run Club and they're training for a half marathon because of that feeling that they experienced, that, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did this. That personal victory is just huge.
I love it. All right, Miss FIT4MOM Holland, what would you like to contribute to the benefits that your moms receive?
To piggyback off of Leslie and Katie, our village mamas benefit so much from the accountability to make themselves and their training a priority, understanding that there's so much going on in life throughout those 8 weeks, but committing to ourselves and crossing that finish line, especially when it's that first time, there's nothing like it. Accountability is huge. And sometimes we need a little bit extra than just ourselves saying, hey, this is my goal. So being part of the Run Club Plus programs gives you a little bit more.
That is so true. Because while we say it takes a village to raise a kid, it takes a village to raise a mama. And it does take this support group of other moms going through it with you that can really help elevate your training program. And so this is one of the reasons why our Run Club Plus program is designed to put moms into a private group together to be able to share information daily. So that means that your Run Club Plus coach is going to be posting in your group, whether it's a Facebook group or a WhatsApp group, whatever your coach decides. I'm going to show you a little preview of what that actually looks like so you can kind of get an overview. Every week we have a theme. So we know that week 1, we're going to be talking about running in form. Week 2, we're going to be talking about the importance of warm up and recovery. And week 3, we talk about fueling and hydration, so that everyone in the group is really focused on one specific task or idea, one little piece of homework to accomplish each week. In addition to that, we make sure that on Monday, we're always reminding our moms of what's coming up. Have you looked at your training plan? Do you know where you're going to run this week? What cross training are you doing? On Tuesday, we always refer back to our client guide, which I'm going to show you in just a few moments. And that's our resource document that has information about running if you're pregnant, running if you're postnatal, running with a stroller. We also make sure that we want to boost that community and that support that these three women just told you was so important. So Wednesday is always about checking in with our moms, but in a way that makes it much more fun about accumulating ideas. And we build playlists together about running jams. We build lists about what's the best sports bra to run in, what's the best jogging stroller to use, so on and so forth. We always make sure that we provide resources for you, whether that is new recipes, new ideas to help you drink more water, new information about running prenatally or postnatally. And then we have a fun Friday, which means that we tap really into what makes you as a human, as a mom, just as a person all around. The content that you can see here is posted within our private group, but we have 4 different sessions of Run Club Plus. So that means you could take Run Club Plus 4 different times and get a different experience every single time, and maybe find out something more about yourself, or find out the best podcast to run with, or find out a new band that you didn't know you loved to run to. You can find new shoes, new strollers, so much new information, being able to rely on this group training aspect of things. All right, ladies, I'm going to come back to you guys and ask you now, what is the part of Run Club that's benefited you the most, just as a leader, as a runner, and as a mom? Kyria, I'd like to ask you to answer that question first.
Yeah, thank you. As a mom, Run Club, I've learned that it's so much more than running. And I've learned a lot about myself, holistically, total body, physically, mentally, emotionally. Before joining my first session of Run Club this fall, I had never considered myself a runner. And I completed a 5K while pushing our 4.5-year-old in the stroller within 42 minutes. And in 8 weeks, I never thought that would have happened. Or 8 weeks before, I never thought that would have happened. So that it's so much more than just running is my favorite part. Those daily reach outs. It's not overwhelming. It's, hey, let's check in, or here's a reminder, here's a goal for the day, and you move on.
I love it. And I loved watching you go through the 8-week training, because you shared it out on social media, and we all got to kind of run with you, and it was awesome. So thank you for that. Leslie, what about you? What is the part of the program that's helped you the most?
The part that's helped me the most is the accountability. I find it very easy to get to the end of the day or wake up and not just feel like it. And with ours, we have a private Facebook group, and we post photos or our maps that we've done that day. So it's accountability. You see these other women who equally have just as busy days or hectic lifestyles, and they're getting out and getting their runs in. So when I get to see them do it, that motivates me, and I get out there. So for me, it's hugely based on the accountability.
That's awesome. And what about you, Katie?
Yeah, thanks for asking. So I think for me, as a little bit of a more experienced runner, I have, in the past kind of found myself just like a slave to a goal finish time, or wanting to complete this race and, this distance in a very specific way. And I really kind of found myself loving the training plan in a way that I didn't expect. The training plan is structured in a way to where you can fall in love with the process of training and fall in love with running, not just completing a race at a specific goal time. And that's great. And that's cool if that's your goal. But, this is about falling in love with running in a way that's sustainable. And I loved the training plan had walk runs in there. And that really helped me decide, okay, this is not just about, one goal finish time. This is about my long-term journey with running.
That's the best way to put it. We do balance out walking and running. We balance out working for speed. Once you become a more experienced runner, we do a lot of work too around cross training, because we know at FIT4MOM, we're really focused on helping pre and postnatal moms take their wellness to another level, take their fitness to another level. And in order to do that, we need to give you the tools in order to train your body. Every mother is different, and pregnancy and motherhood definitely changes the bodies. And we really want to respect that at FIT4MOM and give you the tools that you need in order to support you no matter where you are. So we created this amazing client guide that will help you walk through whether you are, well, walk or run through, whether you're prenatal, postnatal, or if you're running with a stroller or not. We go extensively in this guide to explain why we put together the training plan in the way we did. And the best way for you as an active mom, whether you are pregnant or you haven't been pregnant in 10 or 15 years, like what's the best way to train your body, knowing that we need to be able to support you in all ages and stages. We go through this plan and help you customize it to the best of your functionality and your busy life. We tell you when to run and how to run, but we allow for you to really kind of manipulate and mold it to where it fits you best. We give you a ton of different informational pieces too about cross training and active recovery, as well as passive recovery. So this means that within your group, you're going to see videos of how to warm up, how to cool down, and even cross-training videos that take you through 10-minute workouts with us that you're going to get from your Run Club coaches. In addition to that, we go into programming tips such as like running tips. We talk about gear, and we talk about when you should drink, how you should drink, how much you should drink, and what you should do for fuel. So we have a great way of being able to walk you through the most commonly asked questions from people in your situation with answers from us as that pre and postnatal fitness expertise, but also from running coaches across the nation, whether that's someone that is training for a national competition or is a coach for a national competition, to people who are actually studying this science of running and watching people run, their gait, their form, and their abilities to activate their cardiac output. So our client guide comes to you when you sign up for the program and you come to meet your coaches. You'll have this training guide, and you don't have to sit and read it all at once. We promise during that accountability check-ins that we showed you, we tell you what pages. This week, go read pages 16 and 17. This week, go watch this video that tells you about day 15, and so on and so forth. We want to make sure that you are having fun, but you're also being fully educated on the best way to move your body as a mama. All right, ladies, going back to this idea of our accountability group and how we share information, I'd love to know what your favorite weekly focus is that we do within our groups. And so, Leslie, what's your favorite weekly focus?
My favorite weekly focus are the wellness questions, or is the wellness question. As the weeks progress, I find that our moms notice that their body needs different fuel. Their body needs more fuel. And so the questions really start to deep dive, and that also encourages moms. They start sharing recipes or things that they find help them throughout their runs, and something that may not help for their runs. So I love that those questions start our moms' awareness of what they're putting in their body and how it is affecting their running as the Run Club progresses.
Yeah, absolutely. What about you, Kyria?
My favorite weekly focus comes on Sundays when you have that passive recovery. Running is very strenuous on the body, especially for someone who never considered running before. And knowing that rest is not only okay, but it's necessary. And that throughout the 8 weeks together, there's no shame, there's no guilt, there's no judgment, but you're allowed to rest. And as Leslie said, and it stays the same, but your 8 weeks progresses and you learn so much more about yourself. And really learn to appreciate and accept those quiet moments.
That was beautiful. Absolutely. Katie, would you like to contribute? What's your favorite weekly focus?
Yeah, absolutely. I think just the focus on nutrition and fueling, because you have 8 weeks with Run Club to really dig in and to get into the training plan and get into the program guide, you have the time to explore the nuances of what's going to work for you, what's best for your body. And you also have an amazing source of information in one place, that you can go to for those answers. There's so much information out there, and it can be confusing to figure out, should I be eating before my runs? Should I be eating after my runs? The answer hint is yes. Something that I learned as a part of the training plan that I wasn't doing. But it's nice to just have that focus on nutrition and that ability to check in with yourself and to see that journey with nutrition and fueling evolve.
Yes, and we do take fueling very seriously here at FIT4MOM, whether it's hydration fueling or it's food fueling. At FIT4MOM, we do have another program that's called Body Well, which is an 8-week program where we transform your habits. And one of the things that we focus on is our 3 nutritional pillars. And you'll see when you come to Run Club Plus that bleeds into Run Club. We really come back and want to focus on whole foods. We want to focus on nutritionally dense foods and simple ingredients to help you fuel your body in a great way. And this allows for us to be able to share recipes within our Run Club Plus group, as well as information about how to drink water, when to drink water, what should you take on your longer runs. If you're doing a short run, do you need fuel before, after, or during? We give you all of this guidance and let you know all about what you should be doing based on what plan you choose. So everyone's answer is going to be different, because if you're running a 5K, your nutritional needs are going to be different than a half marathon. And we address that throughout the program. Also, in addition to the program, while we do these daily reach outs, we follow up with you on email too, because we like to be everywhere possible to make sure that we're holding your hand and holding you accountable throughout this program. So while we reach out to you on Facebook, or on your private group, we also make sure that we send you an email. And within those emails allows for you to actually give us a weekly review of what you did. And that comes down to like what run or activity you did per day, the time and the distance, so it's easy for you to track, the pace, if that's something you're really interested in, the water as well, and any additional notes that you want to fill in that will allow for you to keep basically a journal for the 8-week program. And it can be really transformational for you to be able to start with a Run Club on week 1 and then go back on week 8 and look and see how far you've actually come. You're probably going to notice a huge increase in your water intake. You'll notice a huge increase in your activity and run distance and time as well, since that kind of is the purpose of that Run Club Plus program. Now, ladies, we are running out of time. I want to make sure that I follow up with all of you and ask, so what do you think mamas across the nation right now are needing and looking for in this world when it comes to their total wellness? And Kyria, I'll ask you to answer first.
I think that mamas are searching for support and genuine connection. We want to know that we're not alone, no matter what it is that we're going through, whether it's something that someone is currently going through or has been through. Just a little reminder that there's no shame, there's no guilt, there's no judgment in this motherhood journey. As different and unique as they all are, we still are not alone.
That's amazing and so true. No matter where you are, you're not alone. There's a Fit4Mom village waiting for you somewhere, so somebody can help you with your personal goals. Absolutely. What about you, Leslie?
Piggybacking off a little bit, I think moms just want more mom interaction. We've had a heck of a year, 2 years, and I think that moms are looking to get time for themselves outside, so that they can get back into a better mental and physical state. We've had many challenges, everybody, and I think that just being around other women to know that they're not alone is perfect right now.
And Katie?
Oh man, I think honestly, moms right now just need a place where they can show up, good days, bad days, in between days, and know that they are loved for exactly who they are. They don't have to, be anything other than who they are. They can completely be themselves. And in that space, they can have the opportunity to, achieve goals that are just for them. A place where they can be themselves and do something that is just for them.
That is perfect and sums up Fit4Mom so well. There is a community out there for you, mama, no matter where you are in your age and stage of motherhood, whether you are 8 weeks pregnant, 8 months pregnant, or 8 years postpartum, or who knows, 18 years postpartum. We have a village and a community for you. We have classes for you or programs for you. Whether you want to sign up with an 8-week Run Club Plus session, or you want to drop in and come see our stroller strides or strides 360 classes, we've got something that's going to fit your style and your needs in motherhood. Most importantly, we know where all the mamas are. So go head over to FIT4MOM.com and check to see where the closest location is to you. We can't wait to see you in our running clubs, our Run Club Plus programs across the nation, as well as our classes. Thank you so much for being here with us. Thank you, ladies, for all of your beautiful answers, your wonderful contributions, and running such a successful program here at Fit4Mom. Everyone, thank you again, and we'll look forward to seeing you next month. Bye, everyone.
Thank you.
Thanks.